So, ladies and gentlemen, the mainstream have been lying to us for a long time, and it is about time that it stops. So I am here today to show you something that I believe they do not want you to see. We are talking about the underwater city of Dwarka that was found off the modern day coast of Dwarka, and how the depth does not match what the mainstream want to spoon feed you to believe. That we have actually found structures that are far deeper than the mainstream can actually explain. What I'm about to show you could possibly change history. History will have to be rewritten, in my opinion. So let's get straight into this chart that I've made to demonstrate what I'm talking about. So the underwater city of Dwarka that they found in 2001 when sonar scans were done off the modern day coast of Dwarka, and under the water they found city-like structures, streets, walls, etc. Now, mainstream archaeology were quick to jump on this and say it belongs to the Harappan culture. They built it and it was one of their port cities or whatever. So for those of you that don't know, the Harappan were a culture that was around 2600 BCE, and quite frankly, I don't think they did much. I don't know much about the Harappan culture. All I know is that the archaeology, they attribute Dwarka to the Harappan. Now, here's the problem with that, right? Sonar scans off the modern day coast of Dwarka found, like I said, underwater structures. Now, yes, some of them are in more shallow areas. That's undeniable. But others are as deep as 40 meters. So we have deep structures that show grid-like patterns. They show walls, etc. They show straight lines like grid line patterns, kind of like you would see when someone's building a city. So here's the thing, and here's the actual real kicker. The Harappan, like I said, were around 2600 BCE, but if you go deeper to 25 meters, the kicker comes when, if you look at the sea level rise, this is the line, this is sea level at present day, and then you go all the way back down here. Now, do you notice something that is significant? We have wall segments, grid-like patterns between 25 to 40 meters below sea level. Sea level in India was not 25 meters lower than present, only, where was it? 8,000 years ago. 8,000 years ago. Well, that is a lot older than the Harappan culture that is said to have built these port-like structures that was lost to the sea. And then go even further back, 40 meters. 40 meters, we see deep structures, grid-like pattern. Now, I just want to say how important this is. Grid-like patterns, 40 meters below the surface. The last time sea level was that low was 12,000 years ago. Now, you can't see because I'm in the way, but if you come down here, 40 meters, and go straight down, it goes, see, there's 10, and right behind where I am is 12,000 years. 12,000 years. So how archaeology kind of get around this problem is by saying the deeper structures are not man-made. Well, nature don't make straight lines, so I don't understand like grid-like patterns. So I don't understand how, they can just turn around and dismiss it just like that and say, well, it's not man-made, it's got to be natural. And that is how they continue to control the narrative. Because let's have it right. If Dwarka is 12,000 years old and proven to be 12,000 years old, well, that just puts it round about the time that Atlantis was on this planet. Now, if you haven't seen my video, there is a video on YouTube that I have, which is the connection between Atlantis and Dwarka. Now, I'm not saying that Dwarka is Atlantis. No. I'm not suggesting that at all. What I am suggesting is that Dwarka was on this planet and thriving round about the same time as Atlantis and was destroyed in the same cataclysmic event, which was the Younger Dryas. And these deep structures will one day prove it. And hopefully when they go back, because there's been more excavation that's planned. It was planned in February this year, and it's taking place, I believe, in October 2025. And hopefully those excavations of the deeper structures will prove once and for all that they are in fact 9,000 to 12,000 years old. And that, my friends, will just blow history out of the water, literally. Let me change back to my screen here. So someone make that make sense to me, right? We have these structures that are 40 meters, 25 to 40 meters below sea level. Sea level hasn't been that low between 8,000 and 12,000 years. I hope you enjoyed this video. Keep it locked at Forgotten Histories. Please like and subscribe wherever you're watching this. And yes, stay open-minded, guys, because open-mindedness is the only way we're ever going to find the truth. Simple as. I am intrigued to know what you think. Until next time, keep it locked. Forgotten Histories.